Hello, today I'm going to be talking about Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Sáenz. Here's the book cover. So originally published in 2012, the writing style of this is a first-person narrative. I would describe it as being really poetic, and it's structured like letters or thoughts because the chapters are really short. It's very brief and kind of like a snapshot in someone's thinking at a moment. In terms of the plot, the story follows two young Mexican-American teens in El Paso, Texas in 1987. The boys are opposites in many ways, but they become really fast friends over the summer. A series of circumstances tries to separate the boys, but their relationship remains firm. Both boys have demons in their lives they must overcome, and they help each other navigate the difficulties of youth. Ultimately, the story is one examining relationships and how love is one of the many secrets of the universe. The pacing of the story is really fantastic. Again, the chapters are really short, so I never felt bored or like the chapter was going on too long and I got exhausted mid-chapter. The two main characters of the story are Aristotle, who goes by Ari. He's kind of a depressed kid. He's a loner. He doesn't really have any friends, and he kind of embodies the stereotypical bored teenager archetype. Of course, that's only his outermost layer, and internally he's struggling with a lot of things that a lot of teens struggle with during their youth, namely his family dynamic. We also have Dante, who is in so many ways the opposite of Ari. Dante is extroverted and confident. Dante is passionate about art and literature. Dante is really gentle and kind. Going into the prose of the story, the writing is so beautiful, but it's always super accessible. Sometimes I find that stories that have a really poetic or kind of flowery writing style can simply become that, and it's all about the style, and you lose the actual substance of the story. With this, I never felt that. It was always so beautiful, and I loved reading it, but it was also always easy to understand and felt really true. I love both of the characters so much. They're both really good people, and the subtleties that the author uses in describing both of them feels really true and timeless, as well as the relationship between them. It's extremely loving, and yet it's not always perfect. The themes expressed in the story of family, mental illness, and sexual discovery are all so beautifully and delicately done, which is something that I really appreciated. Some authors have a tendency to kind of bash you over the head with themes, but in this story I didn't feel that at all. Everything seemed really grounded in reality, and it really elevated the story that was being told. The author has a tendency to base the writing in reality, and it helps the story feel really grounded in a really important way. So in terms of the cons, I honestly didn't really have any cons in the story. To me, it felt so genuine that anything that happened that I didn't like or maybe didn't agree with still felt true to the characters and the lives that they're living. Overall, I think this was such a fantastic book. I really think everyone should read it. I hope that they have an opportunity to, and I hope in reading it that they loved it as much as I did. Thank you.